Hey there, guys. It's TheEskatun. Welcome back to Rift. Guess what? I'm not playing a shaman today. No, today I thought I would show you a little bit about my low level ranger here. His name is Coolidge. Um, and unlike the shaman, he's not a dwarf. He is a high elf. Now, for you, those of you who don't have a lot of um, knowledge about the racials in Rift, the dwarves, their big racial is they can fall farther. They can fall from higher distances than most people, and they don't take nearly as much damage when they do. So you can fall off a cliff, and chances are pretty good that you won't die as well as you might if you had something else. But anyway, real quick, what the high elves have is they have, just like the Bomby do if you play Defiant, they have this thing that's here. It's called Angelic Flight. What it does is you put the thing over here, and wow, check it out. It's awesome. That's the racial. That's the big racial that high elves and Bomby have. With Bombies, it's called like Bomby Leap or something. I don't know. But for high elves, it's called Angelic Flight, which it actually was a flight instead of just a stupid jump. But it is. So yeah, I'm playing my ranger. Full 16 points in ranger because I'm only level 16. I just hit level 16 when I was doing my dailies in wherever it is. I was doing my dailies in Sanctum. But now I'm out here and I'm just running around doing some other dailies here. As you can see, we just closed this rift here. I also have this quest that you get in the teens here in Silverwood, where you have to use this piece of wood and free these critters, change them back into human beings, actual people. But yeah, Coolidge is the guy. I had listened to some shows, and they said, yeah, they thought it was easier to play as a ranger up until you get into the 20s, and then you can change into something else. I don't disagree with that, but I'm also curious as to what would happen if you actually played a ranger up into a high level. Now, as soon as I change this little person in, I'll show you what you're supposed to. What the tree said you're supposed to pair ranger with. And as you can see, I'm Ranger Saboteur Nightblade. What I'm going to be doing is Nightblade is using this, where it increases the damage of your combos, which I don't know if I have any combo generating. Yeah, combo generating points by 3%. I figured that was good. And then I probably won't use Twilight Force, but I will be using this, which increases coup de grace, or whatever, which increases the damage of your finishers, which Rangers and Marksmen have. The reason I took Sab is I'm already 5 of 5, and the only reason I took it was I wanted Dexterity to help out with a little damage. Now, that's not really a big thing at this low level, but it will help as you level, so you don't have to worry about putting those points in. I could easily switch it over and put in Nightblade instead and get the 15% extra damage. But I got time. So all I'm doing is I'm just showing you guys a little bit. The Ranger in Rift here is a lot like the Hunter in WoW is, but the big difference is in WoW, where you can go out and tame whichever pet you want. Rift doesn't give you that option. Rift. If you spec in the Ranger, you automatically get this bore, and the bore is, basically just like a bore is in World of Warcraft, where you have to take it and you have to use it, and it's aggro generator just like in WoW. It's basically a tank pet. Excuse me. So off today, but it's exactly a tank pet. Only you don't have to worry about training it. One thing about it is it levels, but then you have to go out, and every time you hit a certain level, you have to make sure you're training so you can get the better boar. And when you get down here, see, where is the greater razor boar? This is where the greater razor beast is. So you basically keep pointing points in until you get to 24. At level 24, I'll get the greater razor beast, and at level 22, I'll get the greater direwolf. Which, I mean, the direwolf is just a DPS pet. You would be using that in dungeons instead of the razor beast. But I'm not there, so I don't worry about it. But yeah, if real quick, go back in the tree, and the other pet you get, which is the big bad DPS pet, which you get for going 31. When I'll get to the level 31, and we'll get the lovely Blood Raptor, and the Blood Raptor is the big bad pet. It's the big bad DPS pet. It's the one that does a lot of damage. And you've probably seen the Rift Raptor around. It's very similar to the WoW Raptor, only with a Rift skin on it instead. But so you only get three. You only get three pets as a Ranger, instead of getting the full complement of however many you can carry in your hunter stable on WoW. And you can summon and dismiss just like you can in a WoW. You don't have to worry about going to the stable and going back to your. But then again, you don't get to go around and find a spider or find a rare skin wolf, or a rare skin bear, or a fox that you really like, or a worm, or a rhino if you're Beastmaster or whatever. This is the way to try and set it up, and I sort of hope they change it. Right now if you go through the game, literally the only animals you'll see spiders. Yes, you'll see spiders. You won't see bear. You'll see like those demon wolves. I guess they are like in like they put it in Wrath of the Lich King. Those types of things are in Gloamwood, which is the zone right after Silverwood. They're there. There's raptors, there's boars, there's wolves, but there's not a whole lot of animals in Rift, in here in Talara. But it is what it is. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little quick rundown on the Ranger here in Rift. Yeah, that's it for today. Take it easy, guys, and as always, stay legit. See ya.